Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're going to go over the broadheads that, in my opinion, passed and the broadheads that failed me this season. And yes, there were. This video will cover maybe some broadheads that you have that you like, and if they work for you, great. However, I experienced failures. So going into the season, I was going to try all mechanicals, and I did. Towards the end, I did hunt with some fixed blades. Not really any failures on them. They're good. If you get a solid fixed blade, they are what they are. They're going to get the holes that you want. However, we did have one that, after being advertised on, I say advertised, a fellow crossbow YouTuber raved about. So I gave it a shot. In testing, it was good. And it's like, all right, well, I want to try this, and I'll recommend everyone else try it. And that was the Schwacker 150 grain 3-inch cut. I wanted this to work. I thought with a 3-inch hole, that's going to leave a tremendous blood trail. And my experience with mechanicals is they are amazing at just sucking the life out of animals. However, this one failed. This one, I don't know if I can get it to come across on camera. You see it? The blades are bent. This one did not go through an animal. This one actually went into plowed dirt. I shot and missed a doe over a bean field. Went to pick it up. Thought, all right, I'll just close it. Why is this thing so hard? The blade's bent. And I have to add every time. I'm talking the 100 grain one I shot from the compound bow. Into the dirt, blades bent. It was done. The blades never survived. I was never able to get them to go back together. Not like the Sever 1.5 where, yeah, they were a little bit, like you could tell there was a little damage to the blades. But all in all, you could shoot them again if you had to. So, Schwackers failed. Here's one. Yes, this is the one. But that's not all that's not the end of this tale. I'm going to get some more stuff. I'm not just going to pick on Schwacker. But this is a Schwacker I shot through a doe. And I thought I missed her. I saw it go through. What? That's got to be the right spot. And when I went to pick her up, went to go, she runs over, stops. I'm like, oh, that's where she's going to drop. She's going to drop right there. Stands there, and stands there, and stands there, and then finally they bound off and leave. And I'm going, what the heck? This is supposed to be a 3-inch hole. My Sever 1.5 was dropping deer. They were just dropping out. I walk up the broadheads like this. I lost that doe. I haven't lost a doe with a crossbow. Tell that one. Now, mind you, that does not mean every single one of these fails. That does not mean that it might not work for you. I am telling you my experience. So if you see these and you're on the fence, use this as a data point. Me, I'm not using these anymore. Schwackers, they're one and done, whether you kill them or not, whether you hit them or not. They're one and done. I'm just not interested in that. I would much rather have something with a little better blades and just a little straighter. durability as far as that goes. And honestly, it puts a bad taste in my mouth with one, even if it was a little far back with that big cut, should have completely had a blood trail. I had 0, like a field point blood trail. It was bad. So let's go to the one that worked for me. The one that, if I'm being honest, should not have worked. It shouldn't have worked. The sever. Now, I know someone's going to say, the blade's bent. You're right, it is bent. This actually went through a doe. So I shoot a doe at 35 yards, kind of walking, and dare I say it, I thought I missed her. This goes into it, goes into her, and I was like, I must have missed her because she runs off. She took a step when she walked, when I shot 35. And I thought, oh great, I wounded a deer. I wounded a deer. I don't want to do that. It's like I was kind of hoping I had a clean miss. But I didn't see my arrow or bolt. So I thought, well, that's weird. I must have missed and it must have buried. Well, I get out there and look. I can't find it. But maybe did I hit her? And sure enough, I find blood. All the bad things go through my head. Oh, great. Wounded a deer. I'm not going to find this doe. The shot was too far back. And I go about 20 more yards and she piled up. The arrow went through and got caught in the fletchings and fell out. Sever. This sever, which by the way, I would still, this sever, this is the 150 grain steel, sever steel. I actually like the 1.5s better. The 1.5 is my favorite. I'm going to recommend that one. This is pretty good. I mean, it put her down. As far as mechanical goes, sever's the gold standard for me. I don't know if you can beat a sever. As of right now, I've got others. I'm going to try. There's going to be more broadhead testing this year. But sounds like I'm cheering on sever, it's because as of right now, they're the best in my book. So I'm going to continue broadhead testing. I've got a bunch of broadheads coming down the pipe because deer season's over and it's time to start testing again. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button because you're going to want to see if anything will dethrone sever as the top broadhead in my quiver. In my book, I think sever actually even beats fixed blade broadheads right now. Never thought I'd say that. And you're going to want to know all the other information content that's on this channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and remember to become proficient with your weapon and know what your stuff's going to do. See you in the next video.